Yo, it's celebrity. Yo, Miss Eva J. Yeah. You know you.
All right, Nate, you can hear me?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Can
All right,
everyone hear
y'all.
me?
Yeah,
Everyone
we
can
can
hear
hear you.
you.
All right, great.
For some reason, the music went out again. Oh, there it go. Hold on. Okay, the music went out. So let's get to the interview.
All right.
Um,
All right,
all
so
right.
hi everybody. This is Danish Thick here with Smoking If You Got It. We got the DJ Mike Nizzy. I mean Nate Nizzy. Sorry, Nate. I apologize.
No
You know,
problem.
cause I be
No
thinking about
problem.
Mike Nizzy. Thinking about Mike all the time, and I don't know why. Um,
Okay.
Saucy the Body. Thank you for coming and gracing us with your presence, as always, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah.
Give it
and
up for
here
Saucy the
as
Body.
and here as our
She
special
showed up.
guest for this very particular conversation is Dante, aka Manchild the Don. How you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm good. Everything healthy.
Thank you for joining us
Oh,
today.
man
Okay.
child. Man
Okay.
child. Woo.
Oh
Where
Lord.
you get
Yeah,
that
fact.
name
The
from, man,
dawn.
child? See,
Don't
see.
steal
No,
my introduction.
honestly,
Hold on, Nate.
honestly,
Hold on,
honestly,
Nate.
honestly, it
Mhm.
came from prison. You know, the whole time it
Uh-oh.
Okay.
gave me that name because of how I was behaving in prison. You know, I was wild, reckless, and he looked at me like a little man child. You know, the Vietnam kids when they used to go to war at the age 12, 13, and 14 years old, that's what they was called,
Mhm.
man child. You know,
Mhm.
so it's basically it's a warrior name.
So
Wow.
let's jump into this all the way.
Wow.
Thank you for the
Oh,
history.
damn.
Let's jump into
So I
this.
guess I got to be the only
Yeah,
one.
definitely.
I got to be the only one in the crew that was thinking something else.
You
Oh
know.
man, I'm sorry.
Man child the dawn.
That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
What's your
So
what's your height?
I'm 5'7". What's your height?
5'7". Man child. So which one is
Yeah,
the
fact.
child and which one is the man? And how
Well,
well,
are
they
you
say
the
it's an
dawn?
oxymoron, but you know, I'm a man who was once a child. You know.
I guess we all are. But I thought, like I said, I thought it was something else. Sorry.
okay.
See,
So
she's
Yeah,
so
making
it's a
it a
warrior
sexual
name. That's all.
conversation. She's making it a sexual conversation.
No.
It's going over your head. We get it, but she's
I got it.
Yeah.
crazy. We she's crazy,
No.
so it's all
I
right.
think
It's all right.
Let's welcome Saucy the Body
Look.
back. That's all I can say.
I'm not. I
Well,
don't
you're
want
here
her being
right
bored.
now. You're here right
You
now.
back.
So thank you for being here right now.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
moment is all
Yeah.
that matters, okay? But
Okay, yes.
what we want to do is introduce your weed also because this is
Oh
called
man.
Smoke It If You Got It and let's talk about it.
Oh man. Oh, okay, so I'm smoking something. I don't know the full name. I can't remember. That's how good it is. It's black something Kush. And let me tell you
Oh.
something. It's some black something
Mm.
Kush. You know, for real. Because I'm gonna put up a poll and ask, what's your favorite weed to smoke? So, but we here today to talk about relationships after jail. So,
Hold on. Don't.
no, I'm sorry.
Manchild didn't get a chance to present his weed. What are
Oh,
you smoking on,
okay.
Manchild?
I'm smoking on platinum.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
We
that's
not
that platinum
even.
right here.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we're not in that grade. Okay, so
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
just let that go.
Yeah, not yet.
New,
Yeah.
Newports and hookah, right? Newport and hookah, right?
Newports and hookah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey, ain't nothing wrong
okay,
with it.
yes. Like you said, we're here for a very very particular conversation, and it might get a little intense. Um so please don't take anything too on the cuff. You know, we're just we're doing us. So Saucy the body's not here right now, but we'll continue on. Man child, first question
Yes.
is, when did you go to prison?
I went to prison February 8th, 2000, at the age of 17.
And how long were you
Wow.
in prison?
For 19 and a half years. I came home August 1st, 2019. My 2-year anniversary was 2 days ago, which I celebrated.
So
Okay.
congratulations on
Salute.
your anniversary.
Yes, yes. I'm happy to be free.
That's what's up.
So,
Yes, sir.
so was this like from juvenile state to adulthood, or this is something you did like continuously?
Nah,
Like,
it was
was you
it was
involved in
done. It was
adult? What?
nah, it was done as an adult. I was 17 years old. Went to Rikers Island. From Rikers Island, I went up north, and I did my time from there. All 19 and a half years. I ain't get no break in between or nothing. I did that. Came
Okay.
home when I
Oh
was
wow.
36,
So
a
you
month
been
and a
home?
half before my 37th birthday. I've been home 2 years and 2 days now.
Ooh, okay,
Okay.
okay. Well, you know how little kids said 9 out of 10 niggas ain't shit. 1 out of 5 niggas, everybody else is in depth. So we're gonna get into this relationship stuff. How has it been dealing with relationships since you've been home?
I'm sending a link out in a second. Okay, yeah.
That for me?
Have you been able to get some girls?
Oh yes.
Have
How
you been able to get
about?
some women?
Oh, how about
Mm.
enough? More than enough.
Yeah.
More
You
than
know.
enough. I think that's the reason why
Yeah.
you are perfect for this conversation.
Okay. Let's get it going.
All right.
All right.
Good.
So what
Live tonight.
has what has relationships been like for you?
Like for me right now, when I was locked away, I always used to hear dudes talking about their girls and stuff like that. So before I was even was released, I always felt like, when I get home, I'm gonna find a good woman, and I would just jump into a relationship. Not even thinking that I need to take my time because I went from one girl to one many. So having relationships been
Oh,
kind
I
of
like that.
hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. He said he with the one girl with so many. Damn, that means you a cheater.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's like this. Any man that come home from prison, I feel that a female is supposed to give him time because he's still confused. He don't really know what he want to do like me. I didn't really know what I want. I thought I knew, but actually I didn't. I would get with one female, then she the right one. 2 weeks later, feel different. I don't know what I was chasing. It wasn't that at the moment, and I just kept going from female to female
Okay, so you
until I
believe
decided
because
that
wait, hold on. Let me make sure I understand this. So you believe once you came home from jail, you wanted to lock into a relationship, but you
yeah,
thought
I
that
wanted to.
she should have gave you a whole pass to sow your royal oaks, like you like he
Mhm.
like you was Prince Hakeem.
That's, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's what I feel. I mean, a lot of females, because men is coming home from prison, the first piece that he get, he's supposed to fall in love with him. It's not true at all. It's not. When
Mm.
you go on for a long time,
Okay,
you care about a lot of things. You don't really know what you like yet. You might think you know, but you don't know. one female might possess one quality. You meet another one that possess that and some more.
Yeah.
But
And you
why
went
get
to
in a
jail,
relationship when you
but you went to jail at a very young age. So you weren't really mature enough to understand what a man needed in a relationship anyway.
Good statement. I like that. You
or
know,
he
Yeah, you can
what you
say
have to
that.
understand is he went to jail as a young man and
Yes.
came home a full grown man. And
Yes.
so in between that time, he didn't get to grow from a young man in a relationship to a grown man with a relationship.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
but
seeing.
why get
Mhm.
in a
Yeah, but
relationship?
I had
He could have been dating
why get
girls.
into a
He could have just
relationship.
did.
No,
Yeah,
no
like he could
disrespect.
have
I
No,
took
don't
the
mean to ask
time.
for.
I could have did that.
Wait, not
But at the
to ask.
time, I felt that it's like this, right? If I'm dealing with a person, I try my best to step into it the right way. So
Well,
the first female that I met, to be honest, a lot of females that I slept when I came home was a lot of females I was already dealing with back then, or I was on a verge to. So
yeah.
So
living
Oh,
you
out
so
of
you
pretty
was
much
childhood,
in the middle.
so you pretty much
fantasy.
lived out all of your childhood fantasies
Oh,
when you came home
fantasies,
from
yeah,
prison.
basically, yeah, exactly. Because that's what I was into, yo. I tell you no lie. Before I went to prison, right? I used to have a list of all the females I wanted before I went to prison. I was
Mm.
like, while I'm in it, I thought about all these females, thought about how many females I want to have. Then before I came home, my mentality changed a little bit. But it's like when you
A
get that first piece, you want more, and then you want more, because it's a new experience for you.
Well,
I'm
well,
that
clutching
So
is
I
my
don't,
damn
crazy.
no,
pearls.
no,
well.
Clutching
I don't
It
my
have
just
real estate
pearls.
females. Look, I don't have real estate females, correctional officer females, and they even, you
And
know,
so
okay.
you mean to tell me you just had a lot of
it
girls
didn't
on
work
your
for
notch?
me.
That I mean, like, it didn't work for you because
Look,
you
I
out here
mean,
slinging it.
with
That's what
every
you
every dude
wanted to
that
do.
but every dude that come home is gonna have that glow, and a lot of females is gonna know that. Like I said, a lot of females think because a dude came home from prison, she give them some, she gonna be able to lock down, and so a lot of them tried that and it just didn't work. So they could blame
Mm,
themselves for that and not
Okay,
me.
so my
They
question
had
now.
an agenda. You know.
Yeah. Well,
wow.
it's
Yeah.
a game.
So my question for you
I,
now.
mm, go ahead.
My question for you now is how many girls you got on your notch now? Man, child.
She's saying it
But
like an
don't.
I would
insult.
have to.
I mean,
Nah, it's not
no,
because
I'm
if you
not.
look at it,
I'm saying
nah,
it
it's
like
not. It's not an insult. I'm gonna tell you why. To me, it's not. For the simple fact that I mean, I've been gone 19 and a half years. I should be able to have all the fun I want. I should be have 100, 200, 300. Because I was gone, everybody else was having fun. So why get mad
Yeah,
when I want to have fun one day, the next day, the following day, and for the next year? So
true. I understand
what's
that.
good for you
See,
should be good for me. I want to live life too.
first, I want to say we are not
that's
here
still
trying to
not
incriminate
answering my
ourselves,
Oh
question.
no,
break up
no,
no
no, no, no.
relationship.
Um,
I'm pointing to you, so don't try
Okay,
to
all
keep
nah,
right.
let her
incriminate
go.
yourself.
Okay, hold on.
You,
All right, real quick.
okay.
I just
Yeah, she
wanna
want to throw numbers and
uh,
What's her name?
but if you
I
but when we get to the last one, when we get to the last one, you're gonna see a difference though. You're gonna see a change when we talk about it.
all
Okay,
right.
so let's hear about the first one when you came home, if you don't mind. I mean, don't incriminate yourself for me,
Yo,
bro.
nah, but I tell you no lie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I first came home, I ain't have sex for like 2.5 months. I came home August 1st. The first time I had it was October 17th. The reason why that is, like, my emails was
Uh-huh.
trying. I just wasn't. I was focused on getting money. Because if I ain't got
Right.
money, what the fuck am I gonna do myself or for anybody else? Once my money was up, I ain't had no problem taking females to dinner or anywhere. I mean, wherever you want to go. You know, the funds is there, still there now. So
Okay.
I had to get my money right first. The first female I had was one of my exes for 2 months. After that, I took off, you know.
Okay, hold on.
She helped jumpstart everything, you know.
Hold up. No, hold up. Which
They're gonna
Fatima?
incriminate you, bro.
Which Fatima?
I don't want to talk about
Oh
which
my
one. It's not
goodness.
Spanish one, but she is Spanish, but you wouldn't really know it. But no,
Oh, okay. I met her.
This
I
disclaimer.
met her at the funeral. It's all right. I just want to know. Okay, so moving on. Okay,
Group meeting
so
after the show.
Homeboy came home and became a pimp.
he became a
His
smut
name was a pimp
bucket.
name. I don't care what nobody
He became a smut bucket. That's what the hell he became. Okay,
No,
but
no.
look, it's gonna treat yourself. It's gonna treat yourself.
listen, I do not have a problem with you being exactly who you are as long as you're doing it safe
Nah, you can't say
and
that.
nobody's in
Nah, you
danger.
can't.
I don't care.
Nah, you should care because the last one changed everything in my life. The last girl I was with changed everything. Everything.
Right.
Do you want
My
to
whole
talk about that
mentality.
relationship?
It's still pending, but I ain't got no problem speaking on it. That ain't pending. I'm off that now.
All right.
It does me more damage than good. So I'm off of her. But yeah, like the
So
last
yeah,
one,
we're gonna talk
it just
about that. We definitely want to talk about that. So let's delve into the toxic relationship that you have developed, the multiple toxic relationships that you have delved into since being released from prison. Okay, the
yeah,
most toxic one is the recent one that you just got out of, right?
yes, correct.
All right, so let's talk about the least toxic one first. Let's talk about that one first.
Well, she was a controlling one, and I ain't really with that. You know, I've been controlled for 19 and a half years. I ain't coming home and allowing her to do that neither. It
Yeah.
just wasn't happening. You know, when you trying to be my mother instead of my girlfriend, there's a problem. You know.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's some real shit though, because
Yeah,
like you
there's a
said,
problem. I can't tolerate that. I want to be treated with the same respect. I tell you, every female that I dealt with, I never asked for love, never asked for loyalty or none of that. All I ever asked for was respect. If you
right.
respect me as a man, everything else is gonna come with that because you're not gonna disrespect me because you respect me. That's all I asked for. So you know what to
Right.
do and what not to do. But it seemed like, I feel a lot of females feel, you know, they want to do as they please. So, they got
Right.
whatever they hand call for in the end.
Mm.
But for the ladies, y'all gotta understand when a man come home from jail, especially after 19, he is on high demand. Like, stock went up and coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to see
hmm
him. So,
Yeah,
I mean, I kind of understand where you're coming from. Well, no, I don't I truly understand where you're coming from. Um,
yeah, definitely.
was, was it hard adjusting though to like because 19 years is a long time, and then you 19 years you
Yeah,
haven't
but
been with a woman and understand the smothering, So did you have a hard time adjusting to that?
man, I didn't have no choice but to
Mm,
adjust and not dealing with a woman because anything else would be uncivilized.
yeah,
There's
I
been a
feel you.
couple correction officers, I might have felt on and things like that, but that's a whole nother story. But if there's always a will, there's a
Calm
way,
down.
you know. so,
Fact, fact. Nicole, what you got to say? I mean, Saucy, what you got to say? Because I know you. Let's get this. Let's make this a little juicy.
Yeah.
Not too heated, though. Not too heated. Uh-oh.
Oh
She on the
God,
move.
Saucy walking through the house again.
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna ask a question. Um,
Yeah.
you dealt with, you know, a controlling woman. What's the next
hmm
level of toxic relationship you've been exposed to since dating?
Uh-oh.
This off and on thing, man. Not knowing whether I'm coming or going. You know, it's
Mm,
like I cheated on you the first 8 months of the relationship. Told you all about it because I wanted to leave. But
Mm.
stood by me. You stood by me, and I said, "Yo, you know what? Fuck it." And fell in love in November of last year. It seemed like ever since I fell in love, shit just been going downhill. Little bullshit arguments, shit that's unavoidable, but it goes to 100 real quick. And then it's not calling me for 2, 3 days and blocking me and all that just stuff seemed like suspect behavior to me. So what I'm
wow.
saying? So
Yeah. Oh wow.
you
Well,
might
I
be
can
telling me one
agree.
thing, but my mind is saying something totally different because at the end of the day, I'm still a street dude. You know what I mean? Don't think all I know is prison.
Yeah, I
So
feel
you
you. I
know,
feel you.
Well, I can
Well,
agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. Um, but like, tell us what type of relationship would you have preferred? Because unfortunately, you didn't have a lot of experience with long-term, substantial relationships.
nah, I really haven't. But I'm gonna tell you something. The way my brain works, it don't really work no different from anybody else's. I mean, when you commit yourself to something, you're gonna do that. I mean, you might be making mistakes here and there, but that's what you're gonna do. But it's like every female that I've been with, they all taught me. Whether it was for
Mm,
mm,
2 months or 4 months or 6 months, I learned something from each and every last one of them.
okay.
So stepping into my last one, I already knew what I wanted, but I allowed certain things to occur that I should check at the door. So
Like
sometimes you
what?
allow certain things to keep going, and when you try to control the situation, sometimes it's going to become toxic. You know?
Well,
yeah.
tell us some of the examples of toxic behavior. And it doesn't have to be
All
from
right,
just one person. It can be,
all right. I'm gonna tell you
across the
some toxic
board.
shit. I'm gonna tell you some toxic shit. I never heard this in my life. I ain't even thought somebody could ever tell a motherfucker they could love some shit like that. She told me, because she was cool with my brother. She told me she wished it was me that died instead of my brother.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's toxic.
That's not toxic. That's her feelings.
Huh?
I mean, did she have sex with your brother too?
Nah, none of that. Her and my brother's best friends.
Okay,
Mm.
and did you have sex with her? They
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucked. Nah, they fucked. She wanted that. She wanted that. I'm
Oh
just saying.
man.
Your brother had something that
Nah,
you
but
didn't
why
have.
would you? Nah, but why no? But why would if you my girl? Why would you even with some shit like that? Like, where the fuck you did some shit like that? That's like you saying I would have fucked your sister. I wish I would have fucked your sister instead of you. My brain is not gonna think like that because that's very disrespectful.
It's
Yeah.
There's some shit
disrespectful,
you
but it's
just don't
not
say.
toxic. But
That
I
is
don't get what you
toxic.
mean.
That's the
That
shit
No,
is
that
the
started everything.
definition.
that's not fucking
That
No,
is the
that's what
definition of
started
toxic.
everything. No, that's
First
what
of all, it's
started
not a
everything.
definition.
That's what started
Wait.
everything.
No. Excuse me. That's not toxic. First of all, if I'm
Yes,
mad
that
at you, I'm gonna
is.
say no. It's not. If
That's
I'm mad at
fucking
you, I'm gonna say
psychotic.
no. No, it's not.
Yes,
if
it
I'm
is.
Man, that's
no, it's
craziness.
not.
Nah,
If I'm
that's
mad
not
at
right.
you,
It's
wait,
wrong.
hold on. It's wrong. I didn't say it was wrong, but I didn't say I'm saying it's wrong. But it's not toxic. At the moment in
Yes, it
time,
is.
no, it's not. Because at the
That's
moment in time, at
toxic.
the end of the day, no, it's not. Because at the end of the day, let me explain. At the end of the day, if I'm mad at you, that's how I'm feeling right now. Like you should have been under and he should have been alive. That's it. I'm mad. So I'm gonna do
Yeah,
something
but I
or say
all things.
something that's gonna hurt you. I'm
So
gonna
you're
say something
defending.
that's gonna hurt
So
you.
you're defending toxic behavior because
That's
clearly
That's
you
not
don't
toxic.
know.
toxic
You
behavior.
don't know
No,
what
it's not.
toxic behavior is. If you would
Listen,
defend someone saying to another
excuse
human
me.
being that they are in a
That she's
relationship
supposed to
with,
be in love
that
with
they
them and
wish
love.
that they were dead. That is the
I
definition
think she said
of
that.
That is
toxic
Wait,
fucking toxic.
behavior.
listen. No, it's not. It's a definition of
Yes, it
being
is.
Yes, it is.
disrespectful and being
That's the
hurt.
first
It's
fucking thing you
disrespectful.
say
It's
when you being
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
No, it's not.
I wish you was dead.
Yup. Yup. That's
That's
it. That's it.
nah.
I'm being
It's a
disrespectful.
difference
That don't mean
between
I'm
nah.
toxic.
Listen. It's
It doesn't.
disrespect.
Hold
Now
on. It doesn't
hold on.
mean.
Look. I
It
understand
doesn't
when you
mean
get
I'm
into an
toxic.
argument with females, she be like, "Fuck, I hope you die. I hope you about bust. I hope you was dead." But to say you wish it was me instead of my brother, that's some
That's
old other
murder too.
shit.
All right, wait, hold on. That's
That's
a
some old
murder
other
too. I
shit.
don't know. No, that's not. It's I'ma hurt you as much as you hurt me. Whatever you did to Shorty, she felt like, you know what, I'm gonna use that to hurt you more because at the moment I can't put my hands on you, I can't beat you, and you hurt
Yeah,
me
but I wasn't
mentally. So now I'm
cheating
gonna
that.
fuck you up
I haven't
mentally.
cheated on our
Huh?
girl for 8 months. I wasn't cheating,
Did you
none of
cheat?
that.
What the fuck? Now cheating
Yo,
is toxic.
arguments
Let's
start
talk
I
over
about
think
accusations.
cheat.
I think we're
Arguments
gonna
start
have
over
to move on.
accusations.
I think we're gonna have to
No,
move on because it is very, very clear
no.
that there's not a resolution to this part of this conversation right now. We're gonna have to
Uh-oh.
move on. We have to.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I'm sorry, baby.
moving
I'm
I
back.
on.
didn't say that. I'm
Moving
not
on.
toxic.
Moving on. Okay, because
Uh-oh.
if you keep on talking about how toxic that, let's just move on. Okay,
Any,
let's Jesus.
I
listen,
think
I
y'all
ain't, I ain't,
confused the
I,
two of toxic and disrespectful.
hey, bro,
Nicole,
I fully
Nicole,
And
let's
understand
not
you.
do this. Let's not do that.
Any,
Okay,
It is
let's
toxic.
any
leave that
reason to say you
alone.
would
And you
not
know
die?
that. You
That
know
I,
that.
yeah, that real
You
shit.
know
That's
that.
really
Don't defend that.
that's
No,
not
you know why I'm
debatable.
defending it? You know
it's
why you
not
defended
toxic.
it and it makes sense? Because you done it before. That's why it makes sense, because you done it before. Look
Oh,
at
okay.
you. You done it before.
She
Oh, you
has.
quiet now. All
She
right.
has.
That's why
I
I'm
didn't
defending it.
wait,
People
hold on.
defend it that they done before. So
She
come on.
has.
I know
Yeah.
that. That's why I'm like, your whole fucking whole bucket. I'm saying that about this. That's why I know you understand it. Nah, but that's not good. You don't do that to a person you claim that you love.
Yeah.
There's more other
Fuck
things
out
you
of
can
here.
do,
Person
but
that don't do.
the way something like
See, this
that,
is the thing.
nah.
A person that love
Nah,
you
because that
don't.
shit
All right.
costs
A
everything.
person that don't. If a person love you, he will hurt you. So if you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you.
But
Bottom
but
line, that don't make
but you
me
gotta
toxic.
But I
understand.
You're
wasn't
more toxic
cheating.
than
Okay.
you
I was
are.
not cheating. It's
Hey,
accusation.
bro.
Because I miss your phone call, I'm cheating? So I could suck a
But you
dick?
gotta understand.
I'm a bitch ass nigga because I miss your phone call? I ain't never been a bitch ass nigga. Never in my life. Since I was a little ass kid. Never. So for you to call me a bitch ass nigga and all this foul
Never
shit,
called him a bitch
for
ass
what?
nigga.
If you're
All
gonna
right.
look, if you're gonna accuse me of something, make sure you have your facts. Because I got my call logs, I got everything.
All right. Okay. We have to
Okay.
move on from this part of the conversation. Saucy, don't bring that
Yeah, she
bullshit up
wrong. She
again, okay?
defending that shit. Yeah,
Don't,
that's wrong. You
cause
wrong.
I
You're
don't mean
don't
crazy
bring that
ass.
bad.
bullshit up again.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
I
gonna move
I
on.
I understand her,
I
but
can't
that's the
hear
way
y'all.
she think. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
When you can't hear us,
Okay,
I'm
only
just
we're
you
gonna
speaking
know.
my
move on
truth.
from that. We're gonna move
Yeah.
on from that. Let's talk about love. How have you experienced
That
love since you've been out?
Well, honestly, only one female ever really showed me that she could be, to be real, yeah. There was never no disrespect from her. It just my heart was connected to a past, and I played
Okay.
myself leaving her. She ain't do nothing wrong, and nothing regret that I live with. I don't regret nothing. I don't regret doing 19 and a half years or nothing because I did what I did. But
Yeah.
that right there is a regret that I always have. I think about that every day.
Letting her go.
See, see me, I ain't gonna lie. Once I go to jail, I ain't got no girlfriend. If I come home and she's still there, I'm lucky. You know what I'm saying? And I can't like my man said, you gotta do you. When if okay,
Mm-hmm.
you go to jail, y'all was fucking. So while you in jail, because what you did, you can't have no sex, she can't have no sex, that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? When
Nah, I
I come
let her
home,
go
you gonna
ahead.
tell me to
I just don't hear
yeah, like
about it. Don't do it with my boys, you know?
right, right, exactly.
That's
Well,
why I
No
didn't go
smashing
to
the
most of these,
jail
homes.
angry, like, oh, somebody gonna be messing with my girl. Nah, I had big thoughts than that. That was like not even concerned, you
yeah,
know?
like to throw you off your
True.
game. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
you can't worry about what you didn't do. As far as what Saucy was saying, and we're not gonna go all the way back into it. I want to say my part on this. I feel like a woman can be mad at you for going to jail because she didn't want you to go away. And if she don't fully understand the life you was living or whatever you did, it becomes an issue. And she could truly love you, but she's so angry, she's gonna say anything to hurt you, bro. And that's not even with just coming home from jail. That's not even with just cheating. It's okay, ladies, don't get on me neither.
No, but this
You
this
know,
was a person I grew up with though. You know, watch me grow up
oh,
that know who I am. You know, but you
right,
do things to get a reaction out of me because you know for me, violent, being a badass. That's what I was, badass Dante. Everybody that say Dante is one badass motherfucker because that's how I was. I grew up that way.
right.
So she say things that trigger certain things. Me, I gotta remember like, man, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
let her send me back. But there's been times I trip out and I did things, not to her, but I did things. You feel what I'm
right.
saying? So,
Yeah, I mean, we all
and I
got
feel like
those.
any woman dealing with a man that came home from prison,
Right.
you know, let the man uplift himself at the same time you uplift him too. Don't kick the motherfucker down. Nah, don't do that.
Okay. So I want to say something, but it's two women in the room with us, bro. I'm
No,
scared of
go
them too.
ahead. Go
Nah,
ahead
it's
and
okay.
say
We
what you have
grown.
to
No, we
say.
grown.
Go ahead and say what you
Okay.
got to say, Nate.
So why I roll up my L because I wasn't gonna say much during this interview, right?
hmm
But when you come home, they don't want to let you go, bro. They you was gone for 19 years. You feel what I'm saying? Now the fucked up part is she doesn't understand, yo, it's another side to this, boo. I've been locked up for 19 years and I don't need you riding with me. Let me go enjoy a little bit of being free. I'll be home. You know that Tupac song? Make some fried chicken and some potato
hmm
salad and some greens, and I'll be back.
hmm
Um, especially at a young age going away. You know what I'm saying? Like you really didn't get to enjoy yourself. It's a lot of new shit, a lot of new shit out here. You know, I got a friend that just came home. He did over 25. You know what I'm saying? His attention was on getting himself together and his son. You feel me?
Man, that's why
And a
my first
woman,
thought was to get money. Like, get
some women
everything
are
else
very
come home. I
selfish.
gotta get right.
Yeah, some
They wanted to be
some
all
women is
about that
very
and forget everything else you got going on.
yeah. Everybody don't come home
See?
to stacks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go home and make it
Yeah,
happen
that's a
yourself.
fact. When I came home, I was blessed. You know, I
Yeah.
guess I was one of the lucky ones or whatever, or maybe because I didn't burn any bridges. I don't know. I just came home and I was right, but there's a lot that I could have did different. You know, even on the relationship topic, I never took the time to really get to know any of these females. It was always a fucking thing or going out to
Right.
eat. It was never we sat down, watched the movie, and talked about life. Never did that. Only with them.
Right.
But we never did that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So
Understandable.
So
so what
I
you're
would have took
saying
the
that you
chance of
missed
getting to
a
know
lot of
them.
stuff. You're saying
Nah,
that you
not miss
missed
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
stuff.
stuff.
Nah, not missed a lot of stuff. Like, like even now, before I jump into a relationship, I want to build with a female. I want to be a friend first. I want to see what I like and don't like before I decide to commit to anything. Because once I
Yeah.
commit to
If you
that,
get
I don't want her to feel like I betrayed her. Next thing you know, she'll tell my parole officer I did some shit. So I don't,
Yeah.
mm,
you know, I'd rather get to know a woman before anything nowadays. I mean, sex, I mean, come on. I done had so much of that, and I done missed 19 and a half of years of that. It ain't like I can't chill 6 months. I'm feeling to where, oh, I need to have sex with any girl, or I should go buy some. Nah, I'm not even thinking about it. I like my drinks, I like weed, I like life, and I got a lot more
mm,
to be living for than to be thinking about a woman.
mm.
That's
Well,
true.
first you got to find the one that matches you. You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying? Yin and yang.
Nah, but I can't find my matches right now. I'm still trying to find myself, man. I gotta
Right.
find myself
Right.
first, yo.
Well, you
I gotta
said
That's a
work on me.
great
I'm a work
point.
in progress.
2 years, 2 months,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
2 years and
two
2
two
years,
years and
two
2 days.
days.
months compared. 2
2 days.
days. Two
Yeah.
years, 2 days compared to 19 months of being not
19
neglecting
years have been a
yourself, but
lot.
not being able to take care of yourself the way you wanted to. You had to go
Yeah.
by somebody else's rules. Fully understandable, bro. Fully understandable.
Absolutely.
I
Okay.
salute
So
you for
Absolutely.
that.
what I
But
want to ask you is,
but you
go ahead, Saucy.
no, go ahead.
I see what you
Okay.
gonna
So
say.
what
You
I
got
want to,
something
yeah, what I want
to
to say is, because I'm sorry, I have a very important child here talking to me when I can't hear anything with these headphones on. But anyway, I want to ask you, you know what you want in a relationship. You know what you
Yeah, I know
miss
what I want.
in a
Yeah, I
relationship.
know. Like,
No, you don't.
I know what I want right now, but I don't even think I'm ready to be honest. A lot of stuff still confuses me.
That's what I wanted to
It's like
hear.
I tell you, nah, 'cause I tell you, yo, it's like the last one I fell in love with. I ain't never been in love in my life. Never. I
Wow.
walk away from females like it's nothing. Like it don't mean nothing.
Wow.
But the last one, that situation, I'm not gonna even say it damaged me. It just got me looking shit different, yo. Different.
Okay.
The same way women say that men hurt them, maybe that's the way I'm seeing it now. I'm not hurt. I'm disappointed. So
Right.
it's a difference.
Well,
Well, you know, they don't.
I can honestly say it might be a mix of both. What were you about to say, Nate?
I was gonna say a lot of women ain't gonna understand that, bro. That they feel like, yo, we don't have feelings as men. And then when you coming home from jail, right, they look at you as like he don't know what he feeling. I'ma show him. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like you said, it's bad. Like, let me get me first, then I can be a better me for you.
Hmm.
You know? But I ain't speaking from experience. I don't okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
somewhat.
You know what? When a guy come home from jail, he shouldn't be in a relationship. He shouldn't tell that girl he want to be in a
I
relationship. He should just be doing him. Don't jump into something if you're
Well,
not ready.
honestly,
'cause then you get toxic girls.
honestly, females be saying they not looking for the same thing, but soon as fuck, they claim I'm their boyfriend, and I ain't even with it. So it ain't my fault. It ain't just my fault. Totally, their fault also.
I understand that.
But
I
you know
do
what?
understand that.
Y'all, see, this the thing about a female and a male. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can detach from sex. We get attached with sex in the mental mind.
Nah, it's just y'all gotta understand, man.
Our body
Right now, to me,
follow it.
it's more than sex, B. I want to be respected. I want my
It
woman to
should be.
respect me. Fuck the sex. Respect me. That's what I want. Because if you can't respect me, fuck your
But
sex, fuck
sex is
everything
a
else.
connection of your soul.
Yeah, but I could get that from somewhere else and still be messing with you. So,
Wow. You know, they don't think we supposed to feel like that as men.
But sex is a connection. It's a soul
them,
connection. It's in time with each other.
no, sometimes sex
Y'all
is
hear
just
me?
sex. Yes,
I
I
hear
can.
you.
Not for us,
Can
not
you?
for all of us, not for every woman.
Well,
So right now, you're speaking for you.
well, see,
No,
I didn't want to.
the toxic women. The toxic women got sitting up there giving up the coochie. Not every girl run around and just like, okay, I'm gonna fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga. No, it's an entanglement in our mind of what we want in you. Like we gonna okay, if I'm not just gonna give my shit to just anybody. I'm giving it to you because I like you. I wanna invest with you. I wanna grow with you. And then you start doing your bullshit. Oh no, I'm gonna be just as toxic as your ass is. We just don't turn out to just be toxic.
You
Can
gonna match?
can I say something? No, hold on.
She trying to match
No.
energy.
Let me say something, okay? Not every bitch put
I know
their
what she's
soul in
saying.
their pussy, okay? Not every female walk around with their soul between their legs, okay? Sometimes, yeah, you just want a nut. You just want a damn nut.
But then you run across the one that just snatch your fucking soul, and that's me.
I'm not fucking just anybody just to be
I
fucking.
feel that
Listen.
shit.
Look, if I ain't saying
So Danish,
every last
you're
one of them I
trying to
did it
tell
to.
me.
I'm confident.
Wait,
I am confident.
Danish, you telling me you just have sex just to have sex, or is a reason to why you have sex with this guy?
Who you talking to?
Mike.
She talking to me.
Oh,
I will
I
answer this. I will answer it like this.
Wait, 1 second. We're real on the fucking air.
Knock it out.
On the air. On the air.
I'm meeting
On
after
You see, I didn't start it, but I'm gonna sure damn finish this shit. Let me tell you something.
Green flag.
If I go and have sex with a dude because I like him, that's a moment in time that, you know, that was built up over years. But if I need a nut, bitch, I'm going to get a nut. If I gotta pay for the hotel myself, nigga, meet me there. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm not gonna lie to myself. I'm not gonna lie to myself or anybody else for anybody's camera. When I want a nut, give me a nut. If I want to have sex, that's what it is. If I'm making love, that is something completely different. You cannot put those two things in the same category.
And that's what she's doing. That's what she's doing.
This is a smoke it if you got it moment. I just want to let y'all know, y'all just opened the door.
She's like, so if you like me, and you give me some, we go together. See what I mean? That's toxic behavior.
Having sex because I like you.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, man.
You're not.
Come out the gate on y'all.
You're not.
Come out the gate on y'all. Do your thing, Shorty.
Can you bring me a cigarette, please?
Fuck that.
I need
Cigarette.
a
You need some of this
cigarette.
right here. Come get some
Hell
of
no. Stop playing with me. You know I can't smoke.
this.
You know I can't smoke weed.
Uh,
Okay. So I see. What was you saying?
I didn't hear what she said, but I know one thing. Me, I'm not having sex just to have sex because I want a nut. No, most of the time the guys that I
oh,
date,
because you like a person.
I'm
What you
really
said because you
kind
like a
of,
person. There's
huh?
different type of likes. You said because
Not
you
because
like a
I did
person.
not say that I'm not having sex with a guy because I like a person. That's stupid. I don't do that. I definitely am having sex with this guy because I know I'm invested in something a little bit more than just sex.
See,
Like, you gotta capture my mom before we even go anywhere. Like, I like a plenty of guys, but I'm not gonna fuck them.
so you
What the
never had.
fuck? And I don't care for just a nut. A nut to me is just like, that's mediocre. I can do
I'm
that by
going on the
myself.
record to ask this question. So you never had a
Mhm.
one night stand. You
Huh? I
never
can't hear
had.
you.
You never had a one night stand.
I can't hear you.
Okay,
You never
gotta
had
go
a
out
one
and
night
come back
stand.
in.
Say that again, Nate.
You never had a
Sure,
one night
sure.
stand. You never had a one night stand.
I never had what?
A
A one night
one
stand.
night stand.
Night stand. Well, I like that.
Oh, you right.
All right,
got
we
a
know what
record,
it is.
John. Smoking.
That was
Yeah, we
so
know what it
convenient.
is.
That was so convenient.
See?
That was so
Disclaim-
fucking convenient.
Look, all she had to do is keep it real.
Uh-oh, she's back. Y'all done messed up the church's money.
Yeah, she left us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Disclaimer, I got to get that one
Okay.
right there, though. Adon DeMarco. Excuse me, Smack had the bar that.
What happened?
That, can you hear us now?
You back?
Yeah, her service went out for a second.
Can you hear us now?
It was more than a service.
Oh, she ain't.
Yeah, she's taking over.
All right,
y'all got
so-
her being quiet.
So we have to we have to get to one of the subjects, and that was how relationships and jail is portrayed in music. Do you agree with how relationships and jail is portrayed in music?
Yeah. I agree.
So
I
see you
agree.
there. Can you hear
Okay,
us?
what about love and hip hop and how they portray
Same thing.
Scrappy getting out of jail, you know, coming home to a baby mother, then one girl after another after another?
Yeah, I know, right?
What do you think about that?
Oh man. I don't even know what to think right now.
Well, does it fit your lifestyle? Does it, is it something that you can relate to?
Yeah, it is definitely something I can relate to. It's just that is definitely something I can relate to.
Like, listen, to each his own when they come home from jail, because you gotta.
Yeah,
you
but
got
I
19
just
years
don't
and you
person.
planning.
Yeah, but I don't want a person like I done did what I did since I've been home or whatever.
Right.
Well, last year because this year, like I said, it's been going on exactly 9 months now. I never cheated on that girl since I fell in love with her. Never. Before I fell in love with her, I didn't owe her no fucking loyalty. And I told her every woman I was sleeping with, woman I got with her, I told her I already had a girl. And she gonna try to tell me, you ain't got no girl, you my girl or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
Right.
after
We
so
don't
long,
we don't want to
it's
focus
like,
on one relationship. We want to talk about all of the toxic relationships and how they affected you, not just this one relationship. I get it. It's the one who cut the deepest. It's the one who impacted you the most. But can you think of any other relationships that you went through where you had something that you were holding back in the relationship because you weren't ready?
No.
Oh, so you always gave it 1,000%.
I mean, initially, yeah.
Wow. Kudos to you. Kudos. Because
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you
initially,
something.
yeah.
Most men don't. So
Yeah, initially,
even
yeah. I be,
not even
yo, like,
not even the fact that you just came home from jail. Most men don't in general relationships. So I want to say kudos to you. And honestly speaking, that is something that is commendable because not everybody gives all of their self in a relationship, especially one that
yeah.
they're not ready for. So you made yourself ready for a
It did.
relationship.
Exactly. I made myself ready because, like I said, every female that I had been with, I learned something from each and every last one of them. And, everyone was different. So, like, if I'm dealing with 100 women, by the time I get to the 80th, I done damn near figured the thing out. Not everything, but I done figured out enough. Like, this is what I look for now, and
Well, unmute your mic, Nate, because you were about to say something. I heard that. Or I saw it.
1 second. I'll be right back with you. 1 second.
Oh, okay. All right. So I want to also ask you, now that you
yeah,
know that you weren't fully ready for commitments, okay? Because I'm not going to say relationship because, it depends on what type of relationship you're in. You could be in any type of relationship. There's, multiple types of relationships, polyamorous, you know, whatever, and you do what you have to do. So it's not about the relationship, it's about the type of relationship you were in. So
mm,
are you ready for a commitment? Like, do you want to just put the brakes on it and let them know, listen, I'm not that dude right now. I need a couple of years, get myself together, get my bank right, and step back
see,
from
that's
the
the thing.
relationship.
It's not.
I hear you.
See,
I
that's
hear
the
you. That
thing. It's like
sounds good.
I do and I don't. It's like I do, and then later on I
Mm.
decide I don't even want that no more.
All right. But can you try to take a break for a little while?
Yeah, that's what I think is needed right now. I gotta figure out me before I try to figure out another woman. Trying to figure out a woman
Yeah.
to get a lifetime, yo. I just gotta let shit be and decide from there, budget from there.
Right. So they.
Saucy. Saucy.
But I'm
Please don't
man,
be
Yeah.
in the kitchen washing dishes while you're doing a show.
Yo,
washing
Please.
I
dishes,
quit.
Please don't.
washing dishes.
I'm not
That's what
While you're
you
washing.
doing a
doing.
Wait,
show.
wait, wait, wait. I'm
That's
not
what you
washing
doing.
dishes. I'm not actually
So
washing
what is you
dishes.
doing?
No, I'm not washing dishes. Man,
So what you
child, the
doing?
darn. I'm walking around the
All
damn
right,
house in the
yeah, you remember.
kitchen.
See, you remember. You remember for a reason.
Huh?
Listen, listen. Come on.
Listen,
Go sit
don't
down,
get,
woman.
don't get.
Okay,
Look,
okay.
Stop it.
Oh,
you right. Look.
You better
I ain't
stop
scared
it.
of
You
you.
better stop it. You better stop
D
it.
block.
Wow.
Y'all hear
D
me?
block. You heard me?
Wow.
Mhm.
Locks. Locks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Now,
dipset.
Oh. Mm.
we gonna get to
Yeah,
that in a
I'm
minute.
going
I'm
with the
gonna get
locks.
back to my.
I go. Fucking nice.
See, it's a man thing around here.
Excuse me.
Oh, please.
I
This ain't
Oh,
no
voted for the
well on
locks
man thing.
first. I voted
you
for the
heard
locks
that?
first.
You heard that? It's a people's
There's no
thing.
liquor ice.
You know,
Water.
I'm going
but
for
you
dipset.
know, yeah, well, we
I'm
gonna talk
sorry,
about
going
that
for
in a
the
minute.
home
Let's get
team.
back to my man here because we got Saucy back in the building. So let's get back to this part of my man talking about relationships after jail. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
even if you got a moment,
All right. So, man child, I want to ask you a question. Who was the most significant woman on that list that you created while you were in jail that you actually got? when you got out?
No names. Like we don't want no names.
Now that's
Okay.
toxic.
What's
That's what I
the
wanted to say in the beginning.
what's the first
That
letter
list is toxic.
of her name? As a matter of fact, don't even. What number was she?
Toxic.
Oh my
Two
God.
toxic
What number
people
was
over
she?
there.
Was she number 1? Number 2? Yo, I'm sorry. I'm still shocked that he got a list. I'm sorry.
Wow.
It still
Now
shocks
that's
me.
toxic. That's what I wanted to say earlier. He's toxic.
Oh my goodness. No, you didn't. Can we hear him?
So I go
Hey.
somewhere else. I go to Bronx, I go to Queens, I go to Brooklyn. Because when you mess with females around the way, that shit create confusion. That other dudes done had them, whatever the case it may be. You know, I just always felt that I always wanted something that nobody can never talk to you about because nobody know them. You feel what I'm saying? But look, I come home. But now look, I come home. I'm dealing with one from right away, dealing with another one, then another one, then another one, then another one, then another one, and another one. It's like, damn, everybody know all of them. Like, what the fuck? Exactly. I should never did, period. But it is what it is now. I ain't gonna switch up. I mean, they want to holler, but you know.
Okay, we have a comment still on the board from Technique 911. She says if you figure out yourself first, then you will move directly and or you will move differently and attract the right woman for you simultaneously. My opinion, King. Thank you, Technique 911, for that comment. And what do you think about her comment?
Facts.
I mean,
I think she just spoke facts.
I mean, yeah, she's right. I can't dispute that. Right,
Man,
wrong is
child,
wrong. I
exactly
mean,
Yeah.
All
you
right.
fascinated with that
exactly
name.
what he is, man and Chad.
You fascinated
I
with that name.
really,
But
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna tell you who that
disagree with
is. I
that.
know her. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my niece.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love her support. I love
Yes,
her
thank you for
support.
your
Yeah.
Thank you
support.
so much. Nate's
Mhm.
niece. I appreciate you for supporting us
Yeah.
throughout all of these episodes. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And man child, I want to say
Yeah.
I commend you for making the decision that you did. And I want you to play a song cuz we love music on this show.
Uh huh.
And
Okay.
Chico DeBarge has a song. You know what? I don't even know if I could say the name of the song on the show. But Chico DeBarge has a song, and you'll figure it out when you play his music, which song I'm talking about. But he has a song. I think it
I,
fits your situation.
I, I'm not
Mm.
even gonna lie to you. I don't have a Chico DeBarge song in my arsenal.
Wrong.
What?
Like
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Well, I just filled up a terabyte, so I'm trying to get another one. I might get 2 this time. Like, and I ain't even got my hard drive hooked up. But I tell you what, if y'all give me a second, let me see if I can get this song here to play. I kind of like this song. She was the last guest. We're gonna take a break for a minute, or at least we're gonna try to. Um, yeah, because this thing been acting up every time I'm ready to go. So here we go. Let me see. Sorry about that, y'all. We gonna calm down for a minute, and when we come back, we gonna get right back into this relationship thing, right?
Man
Because
child, do you have some more time to stay with us?
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have more
Okay, so
time
we're
to kill?
gonna
we damn sure got more time to chill.
Yeah. Well, give me
All
1
right.
minute. I got to use the bathroom. Give me a minute. I got to use the bathroom. That's a nature calls.
Okay.
All right, so we'll try to play this song.
I'm going to leave this in the car. I got to piss bad.
This thing
Lord.
here, man. So where you at, Saucy? I know you here. I see your face. I see part of it. I see you.
Oh, she backstage.
LOX. She is backstage. A
Yeah,
dancer
she
is.
backstage then.
Okay, I got it. Okay. I don't know what's going on with her today. Saucy's back. Why she ain't back yet? Oh my goodness. What the hell? Add to stream. Okay, there we go. Saucy's back.
I'm here.
Saucy. What's going on, Saucy? They were trying to rag on you a little bit. If I was you, I'd play it back and listen and come back and get them both. I ain't trying to start no trouble though, because I ain't no troublemaker like that.
Yeah, I'm here.
Saucy.
I'll wipe my hand off.
Oh, Saucy done left.
Oh, he
Okay,
came back
all
and
right,
wiped his
John.
hands.
Okay, all right,
No,
so
wet wipes. Yep. Right. Wet wipes. I'm gonna wipe my hand.
what's wrong here
What?
is this computer want to act up in the middle of this. So, that's not what I wanted.
All right, so we're not gonna be able to take a musical break right now.
Yeah.
All
we're
right.
not.
All right, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and have a few more questions and we could wrap up this interview. But is there anything else anybody want to ask? Because I have like two more questions, but I want y'all to ask the questions that y'all might have.
I don't want to start no heated discussions, but I think it's Saucy turn to talk.
Talk. Talk.
So,
Talk.
yeah.
Hey, look,
Talk,
he
I'm ready
waiting
for
for
you
me
to
to
talk.
talk.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yo, how Mike
I'm
kept
prepared.
saying, I was like,
Yeah.
thank you, Lord. 'cause
Look.
she
Now
was
her
ready to
mic
go.
work. Now her mic work, and it worked 15 minutes ago. And it worked. I'm listening.
Smoking the got moment. Go ahead.
Okay, so do you realize that you're the toxic? I'm coming with it. Like, hold on. Like, you know you toxic, right? You know you toxic, right?
I am?
Hello, the cat got your tongue?
Uh-oh.
All right, so come on, I'm bringing the
You
smoke.
can't say that.
You know you toxic, right? You came home from jail.
Nah.
Why can't?
I don't know that, but that's a label that you seen and giving me, but I don't know that. Two toxic people. Yo, can two toxic people recognize each other?
Look,
we can.
She keep popping out on me like I don't understand. Why you the only one jumping out on it?
I was just getting anybody in big conversation.
Like, look, two toxic
I don't know what's going on.
Look,
I know one thing. Nah, I ain't toxic. I'm logical.
Oh.
No way.
I think she got a heart of a man, bro.
I'm not toxic. I'm logical.
So,
yo, you know what I learned when I came home? That surprised me.
You toxic.
A lot of women are more harder than a dude in their demeanor. I done had females. I was like, whoa, goddamn, you pressing me like you a nigga or something. What the fuck?
Oh man, that's the worst too.
Not me.
She talking to you like this. What? You heard what I said? You like what?
Well,
yeah. That's me. That's why I'm here.
She grabbed between her legs
That's
like
what
that.
I'm
Young MA and shit. Even the young MA said she want a baby now. Like.
No.
Huh? I ain't never hear that. You bugging.
Nah, but then
so are you gonna man child the dawn? Answer my question. Do you know you toxic?
Yeah.
Because what man makes a list?
Nah, I don't know that.
All the girls they want to have sex with.
A man that's been away for 19 years.
That's when I was young.
Your logic, like,
that's when I was young. No, that's when I was young before I went in.
But you, how many?
Before I went in.
And when you came out?
After I came out, I was just whatever.
How many you buzz down?
Oh, okay. See?
You want these numbers. You want to play the number game. Now, you try to play the number game. I think it still don't add up to how many dudes these females had before I came home. I think my list still don't add up to theirs, if you ask me. Yeah.
I don't think no man.
Nothing to say?
funny? I don't think no
You
man
understand? Yeah.
gonna listen to what a woman had. Because a woman don't talk and tell.
Listen,
So you would never
I
know.
don't had women. Like, listen, my biggest supporter since I've been home has been women. A lot of females taught me a lot. How to get jobs and everything. Females taught me that. I'm being honest. Now, females also taught me that
Yes, that's
they
our
hold
job.
too. They tell me about they whole years and how many they hold for. And I start doing a count. I'd be like, God damn, that's about 300. So, come on.
Mm.
But, oh wow. Let me tell you something. I think Tupac said it best. You got your name from a woman, got your game from a woman, while we take from our woman just to rape
Yeah.
our woman.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's be
Yeah.
real.
All
We're
right.
nourishers, so
Listen,
we are there to
I'm not a
teach men how
male.
to nourish
I agree.
women.
Listen, I'm not a
Yeah, I
male.
agree.
I'm
You're
not
not
a
a male.
male. I'm not a male chauvinist, right? But
Yeah.
if you grabbing yourself more than me and you saying, "Yo, son, we got an issue." If you harder than me, like you, so what? If you can fight, okay, you can fight. First time you put your
Yeah.
hands up to your chin, we got a problem for
Mm-hmm.
real. Like why? Like it's not even
All
at the
right,
club
wait.
and shit. At my house, I gotta fight every night to prove my love. What the fuck? Hell no.
All right,
Hell
excuse
no.
me. Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on. Let me defend myself
Yeah.
on this matter. You know,
Okay.
I am a little aggressive. That comes with my demeanor. I am
Hmm.
aggressive. I am very aggressive, but I have a lot of
Yeah.
feminine ways.
I mean,
I'm
listen.
a I'm a sensitive dog. Okay. Wait,
Li-
hold up. Let me explain this to you. I'm a sensitive dog. But I pride myself in being able to roll with the big boys, the men.
mhm.
So don't go and be like, oh, she aggressive. I'm aggressive for a reason. If you're not aggressive, you ain't gonna get nowhere in life. Like you gotta
But,
take charge. There's a lot
but
of weak
you gotta
niggas out here.
soften up at some point. You feel what I'm saying? Like you
See?
can't
See,
Yeah,
be
I
that's what
soften
I'm
up for
saying.
the
See?
men.
Tony. I
Look,
don't want
I
you
Tony.
soften up for the
are,
men that got
yeah,
my
but
heart. I soften up for the men that got my
what we
heart.
Okay.
call,
I ain't gonna
Okay.
soften
yeah.
up for no nigga that gonna play
But
games.
you
What
know
the
what we call,
fuck?
like, I
Nigga, you better
respect your
get a horn.
aggressiveness.
Nah,
You
I'm
know
playing.
why? Because all it tells me is that you're alpha female. That's all. You're
Mm.
alpha female.
The two outfits don't mix, bro. That's a hard
Yeah,
thing.
but
Like
Yeah.
somebody got to step
when
back,
it's
bro.
time
Like,
to be submissive for your man, then you do that. See,
well,
let me tell
yeah,
you something.
true.
I am an alpha female. I'll
Yeah.
be right
What, for
there to
10
fight with
minutes
my
or an
man. I'm gonna go
hour?
to war
For
with my
two
man. I'm
hours?
gonna love
And then
my
it's back to
man.
arguing all over again?
That's fun.
Me and this girl went to war more than we had love, yo.
Know that feeling.
That that don't make no sense. Now I ain't gonna
I
lie.
still blame Jada for
I
that shit.
I didn't have a fight with a man for 72 hours, but in between that 72 hours, it was aggressive love making, and then I went back to the same bullshit. Like nigga, I ain't forget.
Oh wow. See,
I ain't
see that
forget. Fuck that.
that's where she like this all day. Yeah, all day. You can't
Yeah,
if
right?
you got some loving and 72 hours later, you still talking, I'm throwing you
Well,
in the room. Yeah,
uh-huh.
get your ass
Take
in the
down.
room. Like it's
Yeah.
cute to have a woman that's aggressive, but it's hard as hell to deal with the aggression when it's focused towards you as a man.
all the time.
Like you said, yo, I'm
I don't
pussy.
like
What?
this shit.
I'm a bitch. What?
I'm pussy
Like,
no love.
hold up, stop, wait.
Well,
See,
Right.
I tell you,
I want to buy them words like Oprah wanted to buy the N word. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm getting ready to get paid off of you. You use that too much.
who me?
But no, I'm just saying. No, not you. I don't you get them, not me.
nope.
I
She
ain't
wanted
getting
to be
nothing. I
about
want
her, but not about you.
to.
Not
Yeah,
about you. Not this time. Not this
like
time.
yeah. Listen, you got to soften up sometimes. Like you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Like even when it's not in your benefit, sometimes like
You
it's
know
give
what
and
is so
take.
funny? I
That's
might
why
be
between
disappointed.
arguments, I always like to make a joke. I know it'd be the wrong time to jump the argument, but I always try to make a joke because I want to lighten the mood. Because once you get me upset, that is like, boom, you know, shit.
Well, we gonna be two cannons and we better figure it out. Cause if I put you in the headlock, you
Yeah,
gonna
but
put me in the
that's the shit that I be
headlock.
trying to avoid because as a man, I can't be trying to physically harm y'all. That's not me. So the only thing I could do is be reasonable and try
Then
to
if you
calm down.
gonna be a man, all right,
So
if being a man is not that difficult, don't do the shit that y'all do.
it's
Like
not what?
it's sometimes I
Hold on,
think
hold on, hold
men
up. This
are a
shit go
little
both ways.
slow.
It go both
Wait, wait,
ways.
wait,
It go
wait.
both
Hold on one
ways.
second. How you know what it
It go
is
both
to be
ways.
a man? How do you know what it is to be a
Mhm.
man?
A man
Now
just
that's a
do
Yeah,
question for
yeah.
shit.
every woman out there.
If
How
I
do
call
you
you,
I
tell
don't
me
care
how
what
to
Steve
be a
Harvey
man?
book you read. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care what
like you
Steve
can't.
Harvey book you read.
I can't tell you how to be. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how to be a woman. I can make suggestions,
Nah,
but
I can't.
telling you like you got to be realistic. If you was a man, I wouldn't be with you.
see, but I just think men are
I'm not a
just kind
millennial.
of slow.
I'm sorry.
Like y'all slow on certain things. The things
Come on, come
y'all
on,
do things
Yeah,
certain women.
come on,
Y'all do it.
yeah.
come on.
Y'all do it. Y'all
It's the
do it.
things
Y'all
that you
do it.
want us to
It's
do, so you can
simple.
argue about it.
It's very simple.
But
It's
hey,
very
it's the
simple
things
to
that we
care
do
for a
that they
woman.
want us to
It's
do, so
very
they can argue
simple.
about it. That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all
If
argue
I
It's
All
is
very
right.
over small
simple.
things.
It's very simple.
if I gotta rough you
Why I
up
go to
for sex,
voicemail?
I'm like
I had the
after I
phone
rough
off.
you up,
Shit.
I'm too tired to have sex. Like I don't understand. Like I ain't in the gym every day, so now I got to wrestle with you, argue,
Yeah,
waste my breath, and then
that
make
arguing
love to
3 hours
you
is
just to
bad.
turn over and get it anyway, nigga. Excuse my words, pardon me, disclaimer.
Bro,
You know,
yeah.
excuse me. You think I forgot? You be like, I was hoping.
First of all,
You didn't see the
one, I
shoulder lean?
feel
I was
like it's
hoping.
very easy.
Hmm?
No, it's very easy to care for us. Y'all do it in the beginning and then y'all lose focus once y'all got it. That's the weirdest shit. Like you gotta still do the same shit you did in the beginning
I
all throughout
agree.
the
I
whole
agree.
relationship.
I agree.
Through the
I
whole
agree. But
relationship. Don't
nobody,
start
yeah,
switching
but
up now.
nobody, listen, nothing in life remains the same. Everything goes through
All
changes.
right, but
Nothing's
okay,
going to
but this
remain
is
the
what I'm saying.
same.
Nothing, yes, you
But
absolutely
you know
right. But the
why we
change
start
is supposed to be
changing?
growth.
As men, we
It's
don't do
supposed to
the
be
things
growth.
that we used to do because a lot
Cause
of
y'all
women
woman.
probably don't turn us on no more. No, because a lot of women don't turn us on no more. All this little nagging
Like y'all
stuff.
niggas
We don't
don't
like
turn us
that.
on no more.
We don't like to be nagged. We don't
Yo,
like to be nagged.
Oh my god.
We don't like to be played
Ain't
with.
nobody.
it's hard to come
Yeah,
on
it's
a
the
First of all,
things I
live
do.
it's
and
the
get beat
things
up
y'all
It's
on
the
do.
by
things that
Because
y'all
at the
do.
end of the day, no, it's the things y'all
See, that's
do.
why.
Because y'all don't grow. When we started our relationship, you the
we
perfect guy. You gave us the perfect
that's
relationship.
why I fucked with
Now
her.
you forgot. You
Yo,
fucking forgot the love language. You forgot my love language, but I gotta keep on remaining the same. I gotta keep my figure together, keep my head down, my nails done. While y'all sit there and get smoke out your damn mind,
Listen,
drunk out your
that's
damn
by
mind,
choice.
talking about what? And then got bitches in your phone. Get the hell out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Then you wanna
Nah,
trust
that
me because
ain't
I
true.
got a phone. I
Look,
got a
somebody
nigga.
hurt your heart. Look, somebody hurt your heart.
You
Every
know,
man ain't like that. Somebody hurt your
facts.
heart.
every man
Every man
is.
ain't like that. No, that's not true.
Podcast minute.
You got people that's very genuine. You got people that's gonna love you for you. You got people out there that's gonna
Yeah, and
love
they
you for
forget
you.
they love. I got a lot of people that love
Nah,
me
they
for
don't
me, but
forget that.
goddamn, they
You
forget
miss
how
it.
to
No,
treat
but
people.
you miss it. You miss it. You gotta pay attention when a man is trying to
Okay.
tell
All
you
right.
something. That's all
All
you
right.
gotta
All right.
do.
All right. Back to your
No,
corners. Back to your corners. The battle of the sexes is over. It's over. Okay. Saucy to your corner. Man child to your corner. Fight over. Okay. Fight over. All
Oh my
right.
goodness.
who
Hey,
who
I'm
won?
done. I'm done. I'm done. It's a
okay.
draw. Y'all both crazy.
Nah, fuck that. I gotta go back.
It's a draw.
Nah,
Y'all
On
both
what?
we
crazy.
She
So
said she
What?
ain't done yet.
look,
Yeah.
look. I want
See,
to
no,
say,
I got her sitting there thinking. That's what's going on.
no.
man
I
child,
got some more
man
shit to
child.
say.
Listen,
Yo.
Saucy,
I got
look, look. No.
Goodness.
What we will do is have him back on at a later date, okay? Because this is a conversation
Yeah,
that
it's a
might
topic.
take a
Yeah.
while. This might take a while to
Yeah.
get some ground on this. So,
Yes.
Right.
man,
Because
child,
toxic
thank
people
you.
could recognize other toxic people. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
So I
Man,
guess me
child.
and her both toxic.
Man, child,
Hey.
don't kick up dirt. The fight is over.
You can't
The
hear
fight
you.
is over.
All
Okay.
right.
away with that.
Nah.
I want to thank
I got
you.
logic. You're
No.
toxic.
See.
Okay.
I want to
Yeah,
thank
listen.
you for coming on to the
We both
show.
are.
He knows
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
definitely.
Oh, Lord.
Huh? You said I don't know relationship?
I lose.
Thank you
I
for
love.
coming
probably
to the
do.
show, man, child.
I probably
Thank you.
do. I'm single.
Thank you
I'm
for doing
ready.
this interview, man, child.
I'm ready.
Thank you very much,
I'm
man,
ready.
child.
I'm ready. New
Oh,
relationship. I'm ready.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yo, the Smoking If You Got It show, we get it in for real. I don't care if you like us or not, goddamn it, you gonna have a good time. Yo, bros, thanks for coming out. We get you back.
Yeah,
we
definitely, no
we gonna
doubt.
talk about. We gonna go
Yeah.
not on Pacific.
Cause
or
she
a
toxic.
certain
Yeah.
person. We gonna talk about toxic relationships.
Yes,
Yeah,
Right.
because
definitely.
I don't
toxic.
understand how
You're
a whole
toxic.
relationship conversation about men getting out of prison ends
Turn
up
into toxic.
toxic relationships. So
You know
I guess
why? I
we
ain't gonna
dealt
lie.
with both at the same time.
Real talk. She didn't get
Because
the mic
man,
kept
though, he
going out.
didn't realize he came home toxic. He came home toxic.
Oh, Lord.
He was running through
Okay.
everything. And
Okay.
he felt
All
like,
right. All right.
Yeah, but I learned it from y'all. I learned it from y'all.
pass because I came home. No.
Okay. Look.
Yeah, but
Look.
I
Woman got a
changed.
game
I
for a
changed. You
woman.
can't keep looking at the past. You can't keep looking at the past. You gotta look at the good I said on for 9 months
Mm.
and still haven't
All right.
done.
Look.
You gotta
Look.
respect
That's a
that.
motivation
Look.
state.
People,
No, I'm
pay
serious.
attention.
I'm
Look.
serious.
People,
I'm
pay
serious.
attention.
So 9
Pay
months he
attention.
Like,
changed.
come
Look.
on, man.
Saucy,
No,
man,
you
child. Look. Y'all like my chain? Y'all like my chain?
No.
Yeah.
I did this for the show. I did that for the
Alright.
show.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
Show
before
over.
we go,
Show over.
yo, bro, we
Over.
get
What?
We be back with you,
Toxic.
bro.
Tagging me.
Thanks for
Toxic.
you heard him.
Toxic. I see you toxic.
Toxic
Thank
love,
you,
the
man,
next
child.
Yeah, that's what you are.
Thank you, man, child. Take care.
All right.
Okay.
All
All right,
right.
now. So we back down to earth.
Why,
Like,
Saucy? Why?
You gotta go out and come back in. Go out and come back in.
Okay.
You can hear us now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you know what? First show back, if it was nothing else, it was damn sure comical, you know.
Entertaining.
I mean, he made a lot of good points. Saucy made some points. You know, when you come home from jail and you got 3 or 4 women like you know,
Took it up.
and you ain't really ready to deal with one, but you got 3 or 4, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt you partially on what you said, Saucy. If you got a list of names when you come home and you going from house to house to home, wow.
Well, he said he made that list when he was a child before he went to prison. So I don't think that was the same mentality he came out of prison with, because he said that list was made before he went to prison.
Oh no, I know
But,
he didn't come out with the same mentality, but even just coming out and meeting new women, and you have a lot of women, you're coming home, you're setting yourself up for failure because you're coming home to a smorgasbord.
Yeah.
And you know you can't even eat like that right now, you know. And,
Yeah.
But women would throw themselves on a man that just came home from jail, a little physically fit, breathing well, especially he got his paper up, you know, and they usually think they can change him. Now, this is where I'm gonna be quiet and let y'all talk. Why y'all think y'all can change us? Who gave y'all permission? I want to see the permission slip.
All right, me personally, I
But
know
he had a
that.
good time.
Answer the damn question. We're not talking about how much you had a good time. He said, why do women think that they can change men?
Especially when they just
You
came
know
home
what?
from jail.
Honestly, I don't know. I never been that type of woman that wanted to change a man. If anything, you probably want to just help him back around in the world because you don't want him to do the same cycle over again. Because a lot of times, guys come home from jail and repeat a cycle. This to end
But
up back because they like playing. It's called catch up. That's what this called. It's called. They want to play the catch up game, and that's
right.
how girls get entangled with their hearts and stuff. Because like I said before earlier, even though I was breaking up and stuff, a lot of the stuff that females do are definitely mental. Like, all right, he coming home. If I help him, that whole ride or die thing. Like, if I help him get on his feet, he'll understand that there's love. Because when a man is in debt. They lose a lot of that love because a lot of family members are no longer there. A lot of people don't support them as if they were out in the street doing whatever they were doing before they was doing it. They outcasts. And then when they come back into the world, back into society, they playing catch up. That's why I said, damn, he had a list. That list was only for him to play catch up. It wasn't really to
Well,
build himself up. No, it really wasn't to build himself back up and get to know himself in the outside world because a lot of things change. When he came out, when he went in, technology wasn't even at a forefront as what it is now. So he had to learn a lot of stuff. So, but in the same token, he had that list.
well,
So
he
his mind
didn't have
frame
the
was to
list.
get back.
He didn't have the list. Like he said, that list was written before he went into prison. So coming out of prison, he didn't come out with that same mentality. It was something that he did as a child.
But
See,
That's what he
even though
said.
wait, but he did say he had multiple women. He said, remember, he said, I had 1 to 40. And I said, that's deep.
Mm.
Meaning he
Well,
had one
it's
girl and then he had 40 other girls he was playing with.
well, I'm sure they weren't all at the same time. I'm positive if any of them were anything like me,
No.
he can't do 40 of any of me at one time. So I can honestly say
Okay.
that was probably an embellishment and it was magnified over a long period of time. That's what I can
Okay.
honestly say.
Well, I don't know the guy. I'm not good. You probably know him a little bit more, but I know we don't know what his what he did on his little side trips and shit. So even if he had a relationship and he had side chicks or did side nigga shit, that's wrong. It's
Okay,
wrong.
well,
Even if he had 20
he's a
women in
little
you.
boy. He's a little boy who went into prison at 17 years old. We have to give him a bumper. We have to give him an
No,
understanding of the fact. Saucy,
no.
stop saying no. You haven't heard what I said yet. That's so childish. What I'm saying is he went to jail at 17 years old. He stopped growing at 17 years old. That prison mentality took over. So for 20 years, you're in a prison mentality. You're not growing past the 17-year-old mentality because you're not outside experiencing life as a grown man. So you stop growing. The moment you step into a penal facility, and I'm talking from a
I
man
never thought
point of
about that
view.
part of it.
I'm talking from a man point of view because of the men I have in my life have been in a penal system and they had to do elongated amounts of time. They stop growing mentally. They don't live that same life. Their only thing that they can hold on to is the past. So everything from his past was from 17-year-old man child. He got out of prison and became man child. You understand? So it's literally two separate people from the same body. It's a 17-year-old man
Young man.
coming out of prison. It's a
I mean,
17-year-old man. It's a 17-year-old adult man in his mentality coming out of prison. So you have to give him space to learn for
and we
that.
All
But
right. Wait, hold on.
Hmm?
I just got a question. Hold on. I understand everything you said. It makes perfectly sense. A lot of sense. But why should the woman give him space because of the things he messed up on? That means he needed
Women
to give
shouldn't.
himself no, all right. He should have gave himself the time and space, but he joined the relationship
Absolutely
knowing
agree.
that that's what he wants. If
No,
that's
I
what
absolutely
what he
agree.
want, he should have accepted that commitment as he should, regardless if he went to jail
See,
and missed time or not. He used women and their emotions and hearts in that time frame because he's in a relationship, but he's cheating. That's
All right,
wrong.
Saucy. We already discussed that with him. You didn't get no answers. I ain't got no answers for you. But
well,
what
yeah,
I can
speak
say
it.
is we had a
No,
great
wait a minute.
episode.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. I can speak. Y'all speaking for the women. Let me speak for the men right now.
Go ahead.
I come home from jail. I meet you, and you say, "Come in." Now, I got you, boo. Then you tell me, why didn't I take the time? Well,
Mm-hmm.
some people come home a little fucked up. Some people come home horny. Some people come home longing for somebody to touch them because they've been in fucking jail. And thank you, fellas out there. As long as y'all did not get touched in jail, you didn't get touched in jail. So we want something, but automatically a woman clicks into. In other words, a woman usually hears what she wants when she's speaking to somebody that just coming out of a situation, whether it's jail, another relationship, or being fucked up financially or whatever. Y'all hear what y'all want. Most women, not y'all. Most of y'all hear what y'all want, and then y'all get disappointed when we don't jump to that expectation and stuff.
I
And it's
totally agree.
very unfair. And it's unfair if a man does that to a woman.
I totally agree.
I
Because I was
totally
definitely
agree.
gonna say men and women, some have the tendency to do that.
Yes, they
They
do. They
definitely do.
tend to see.
They put their wants and their needs on somebody else. I am responsible for my wants and my needs. I am not responsible for your wants and your needs. You're responsible for that.
and and nobody, and also just to chime in with her, nobody can make you get into a relationship that you don't want. So it's definitely you is a two-party thing when you do get in a relationship. So if you're gonna get in that commitment, be solid on that commitment. That's why you gotta go back to the communication part of
See
things too.
that
Guys are
but
very
that's for a
misleading.
woman. You got to understand that every woman don't think like you, like every man don't think like me or him, and the same thing with Saucy. The issue is if I haven't had something for a long time that I want, I need. I just came home from being around whatever how many amount of men, and there's a woman saying, "Come into my home," or "Come and be in my life," and I want to spend time with you. At the same time, you're right. You're supposed to figure out if that's what you want, but at 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 some point you got to understand, right? We don't know what the fuck we want when we first get home. That man said he was changing. He was going to take some time off for himself. He didn't. Matter of fact, he said when he came home, he took 6 months for himself. I think he said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's not a long time. I ain't gonna lie, but he took some time for himself. And when he finally probably walked out on the scene, they was like, "Oh, okay, he's here. Let's fight over him. Let's get him." Like I said, fresh home from jail, 6 months. Muscles still a little swole up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But even
that
And
without
you
working
let
out,
me tell you, the best things that are locked up. Some guys, oh Lord, that's crazy.
right?
all
I think. So
right.
That's
wait, we got
crazy.
to
Yeah,
They
we
take
toxic.
we got to take 2 more minutes for one little argument.
okay.
He not gonna let
LOX
us get over.
or D Block. Chime in because they get ready to go up there in a minute, and I'm gonna be damn sure on it. You know what I'm saying?
You know I won't be on it because you know we gonna do that commentary later on. You know
All
we gonna
right.
save a
All right.
little for.
He didn't say LOX or Dipset. He said LOX or D Block.
Oh, my bad. LOX or
Right, he
Dipset.
bugging.
You
No,
mean
my
D
bad.
Block? You mean D Block or Dipset?
No, this is not a D Block
No,
thing.
this
This
is
is a
locks. It's not
LOX.
a. This is locks. This is a lot.
They
It's
ain't
locks
say nothing
versus.
about They didn't say nothing about D Block.
D Block.
That
This
was
is
my fault.
the Locks versus Dipset. I am going with my home team. And we ballin', we fly high. You know it.
Yep.
Bowling.
Hey, yo, you
I'm
heard
going
what
with
Styles P said earlier. No, matter of fact, I think Jada said it. Hip hop is more than shiny shit and belt buckles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to Dipset.
Well, it kind of is because everybody in Dipset has the Dipset belt buckle, so
Yeah,
it's
but you gotta have more than
it kind of
that, though.
is. It kind of
gotta have
is.
I'm
more-
saying,
You gotta
who came out
have
with the
more
shiny
than that.
suits first? Who came out with the shiny suits first? Let's be real.
And
They
look
were
Well,
where
remember
are
they
with
were
the
on
shiny
Bad
suit.
Boys. They were on Bad Boys, and Jadakiss did wear a shiny suit. So
No, but
that's
listen, wait a
he
minute.
did wear
All
a shiny
three of them,
suit.
like
Wait a minute. They kicked the door in, went back to the Timberlands,
yeah,
right?
it's silver, black, and
No.
And then here come
There
Dipset.
it is, silver,
Like,
black,
no
and red.
disrespect to Cam. Where the fuck you get the pink from?
Don't worry
Because
about it. We rock
he
it.
likes
Hold on,
it
stand up.
in the booty hole.
Listen. All right,
He
y'all. We
likes
got enough
it
for tonight.
Now, see, now you
in the
just
booty
got
hole.
Listen, we
disclaimer.
out of
No,
here.
no, we not gonna do that. He don't
We
like
outta
it in the
here.
booty hole. Don't do
Yes,
that.
he does. Yes, he does.
Disclaimer.
Yes,
we
he
did not say
does.
that. We
Prove me
did not
wrong.
say it. YouTube, we did not
Prove
say
me
that.
wrong.
Disclaimer.
So, listen,
Go
I'm not
get
gonna
his
go-
fiance.
Okay, hold
Go
on.
get his fiance.
Disclaimer.
Hold on.
All right, let's not talk
Hold
about
on.
it then. Let's not talk about it then, because you know I ain't got nothing but negative
Okay.
shit to say about some of
Okay.
them niggas anyway.
Okay, listen.
Sorry, Negroes,
Smoke-
ninjas.
excuse
I
me.
apologize.
I'm not gonna
Y'all
get
not
into
gonna
that because Jim Jones is my people, so I'm gonna fall back. Dipset in the building.
Jim Jones called me a
That's what
cop.
I'm saying.
Fuck him. How about that?
Okay.
Could we just
good night,
move on?
y'all.
Can we move on?
Disclaimer
All right.
We out of
again,
here. We
disclaimer.
out of
All
here.
right. Show
I'm cutting
over.
y'all